Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? You gon' make your daddy mad. 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 Fucking with the white boys cause you think you got it bad. Chasing on the white boys cause you think you need a bag. Chasing on the white boys cause you think you need a swag. He ain't never gonna fly your ass to Dubai. He races on the low, don't believe that lie. Bring that mix, baby, home, you make your mama cry. He say nigga once, then I'm up in that fire. Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. And we used to be slaves. Girl, you got your ancestors rolling in their graves. I really think you playing in our prayers just to fade. We can't say that girl, she ain't trying to be saved. Why the hell your ass out here sucking white dick? While other niggas out here chasing white chicks. Gotta blame the man cause it's all by design. Wiping out a race, we just gotta give it time. Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? Why that black girl talking to them white boys? You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. You gon' make your daddy mad. I don't care if my mama mad, got a white chick, thick thighs and a fat ass. I don't care if my mama get upset, got a white chick sucking dick, give a stupid neck. If it's snowing, I ain't going, got a white girl horn, then you know I got the money and the still torn. PAT still flowing, got a white girl snoring, and you show you sucking dick and she still snoring.
Wow, that's crazy.
I told you we'd be deathless. We just need new shells from time to time. And plenty of souls to eat.
עזוב את הדגל. זה הדגל שלי. עורב. אנרכיסט. הלו. עזוב את הדגל.
Shit.
Hold it up. Turn around. Turn around. Make an about face. All the way around. Okay, now drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
That nigga ain't straight. That nigga gay.
I am aware of certain things that Hollywood does when it comes to dealing with our brothers. You have to pass a certain test. You have to be part of some type of humiliation community.
1,000 bottles, 1,000 bottles, How the fuck we catch you with 1,000 bottles? 1,000 bottles, 1,000 bottles, How the fuck we catch you with 1,000 bottles?
Some God, won't you come and meet your maker, bitch? I'm God, oh bitch, I'm God. All I need is your precious payment.
What it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Didn't I fucking tell y'all who was gonna win this shit, bro? Didn't I tell you who was gonna win this shit? Didn't I have tried to told you, nigga? I tried to told you, nigga.
I told you we.
I told you. I said white racism is gonna win this race. No way them white boys and them white gals is gonna let this fake ass wannabe black East Indian motherfucking broad into the White House and run their little country that they stole from niggas. You gotta remember, they stole this country from a nigga. Why do you think they're gonna let the same motherfucker who they stole it from come back and run it? That's dead. So in this case, we know. Let me say hi to everybody. Hold on. I am. What up, Jim Star? Chase the Chiefer. You understand? Stuck off Zans. Damn, you stuck off Zans, bro. Most hated. You know, Lil Sound Studios. What up, what up, what up, what up? King Ali, what up? Maul, what up? Colin Bell, what up? Wop, what up? Kill, what up? They got more people in the group joining in. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. We getting straight into the hullabaloo. You understand me? Straight into the riffraff. You dig? And we already know what happened. We already know what we already know what happened. Y'all seen that. Y'all seen that. Y'all seen that little WWE wrestling match. It was an annihilation, and this is why it was an annihilation, people. Because people try to blame, blame it on this and blame it on that, but it's the same thing I told y'all. Why he gonna win, bro? Bro, what run? Can anybody tell me what's the backbone and foundation of America? What's the backbone and foundation of America? Get y'all some algorithms, man. Go to chakra.xyz. Get y'all some algorithms. Get y'all some financial improvement algorithms. Get y'all some love and relation algorithms. Get y'all some learning and education algorithms. Get y'all some healing and protection algorithms. Get y'all some law and legal matter algorithms. And last but not least, get y'all some curse, cross, revenge algorithms for those who got a vendetta against somebody and won't get that get back. You understand me? No, the backbone of America is racism. Racism, racism, two things, racism and sexism. Racism and sexism is the backbone of America. I'm sorry I'm late too, y'all. Me and Dwayne was supposed to come on, but Dwayne had to take care of a few things and I had to revamp the live to fit the format of me doing it by myself. But you know, even though he not here, we still gonna get it together. Racism is the backbone of America. When you go and look at our comedians, every single comedian that there is on the face of the planet got some type of ethnic joke in their joking. Why? Because racism built America. When you look at every movie, you're going to see a racist undertone in every movie, in every TV show. When you go out into the world and you see marketing of businesses and services of products and goods, you're going to see a racist undertone with it. Racism is why, racism is why immigrants from other countries who don't have a social security number, birth certificate, or anything can come here and get $20,000 worth of food stamps and $20,000 worth of cash on their food stamp card. And while people that been here don't get nothing, it's racism. Racism, is the motivator, the driving motivator in America. America is a racist machine. Now, with that being said, if America is a racist machine, why in the ever-loving hell would you? What kind of racist machine is it? Is it a racist machine where dark-skinned people get to be racist against lighter-skinned people and have the power to manipulate the lives of light-skinned people? No, it's the other way around. This is a world that is built on fair-skinned people being able to manipulate the lives of darker-skinned people through racist systems and machinery. Okay, so I've been predicted to y'all. Y'all go back and y'all remember them lives. I've been told y'all Trump is going to win because white men and white women are not going to let Kamala Harris in. Period. That's just plain simple fact. You can't. And why they're not going to let Kamala Harris in? Because no matter if she's a black woman or East Indian, that's still all classified as a nigga. And the reason why they let Barack Obama in, because he was an exceptional nigga. Now, if Kamala Harris was an exceptional, listen, if Kamala Harris had the verbiage, eloquence, and speech like Candace Owens, they would have let her in. We love us a nigger that could talk that that could talk that white English, some good white English, and get across to us. We love us a nigger that could fucking answer our questions. You know what they love? They love a nigga that could answer their race. You know, because when you talking about the racist white JEW media, right? You're talking about them always asking questions, trying to get you caught up in the answer. And they love a nigga that can listen to that and give them an answer that give them an answer that shuts it down. They love that. They love a good old they love a good old submissive nigga. They love a nigga that could take a licking and keep on ticking. They love a nigga that could turn the other cheek. They love a nigga that can handle the pressures of white racism and still be a cool ass nigga. They love the token Negro. Kamala Harris, you're not the token Negro. You stutter too much. You laugh too much. You look dumbfounded when asked serious questions too much. You got too many things going on in the area that screams that you a dumb nigger. See, you got to be an exceptional nigga to woo white people. Barack Obama was an exceptional nigga because he was part white. So he grew up around white folks all his life, so he know what they like and don't like. And then he was related to too many. He was related to too many bloodline white folks in the within the secret organizational bloodline brotherhood. Okay, Barack Obama was very proper, and he was very eloquent, and he was able to speak to all races and all nations and get across to them and lie to them very, very, very well and make the lies look like truth. And whenever he messed up, he was able to articulate his mess up very properly. Very properly. Kamala Harris, you wouldn't able to do that. You're not able to do that. No. So even though, even though we like you, even though we want you in, we can't let you in. Why? Because Donald Trump is one of ours. Donald Trump is a good old redneck white boy. And the thing about him, Donald Trump is a white anomaly. Donald Trump is the classic average white guy with some money. They like that. Oh, they love that. Oh, and then remember, they voted him out of office and they seen what it was like 4 years without him and all the shit we in without him, and was like, damn, bro, we shouldn't have never let you out. Damn. We're gonna give you 4 more years in this joint. You feel me? Yeah, and you could tell, and remember, and the statistics show it. The statistics show that, it wasn't black people that wasn't voting for Kamala. Black people voted for Kamala. 78% of black men voted for Kamala. 92% of black women voted for Kamala. This is just to show you that I don't care how much you niggas vote for Kamala. You're not, our population does not outweigh the white population in America. You go to Iowa right now, nigga, Iowa got 0.9% black people. Go to Wyoming. Go to North Dakota. Go to South Dakota. Go to Colorado. Go to motherfucking, Utah, Oklahoma. All of these states are nothing but white people. And all of them go Republican. All of them, I just named, are Republican. None of them Democrat. Okay? You go to West Virginia. Go to Maine. Go to Rhode Island. All of these places I'm naming. Go to Washington. Go to Texas. Nothing but white folks. voting for Trump. Go look. Look, the numbers show right here. Look, this is the statistics show right here. Look at the white people that voted for Trump. See? Just that little bit right there got him over the edge. Just white people alone. Wait a minute, why is this here? This gonna be the main one that hits you right here. Boom! Look at all these niggas that voted for Kamala, and it still didn't outweigh white men and white women. Along with the black men and black women who voted for Trump. Only 22% of black men voted for Trump. Only 9% of black women voted for Trump. Only 45% of Latinos voted for Trump. Only 36% of Latino women voted for Trump. But guess what? When you go into the white folks, shit, now you're getting big. You're getting into the 50-somethings that voted for Trump. And that's not that many white folks if you look at it. But if you go to Obama polls and go look at the Obamas, the numbers are drastically in favor of Barack Obama. Them white folks was voting for that nigga. They was voting the fuck for that. They was going to war for that little nigga, that boy. So Kamala was gonna fuck the country up anyway, y'all. I'm letting you know that. I'm glad white race for once in my life, I am glad that white racism won. Okay? For once in my life, I am happy that white racism won the race. Because if we would have got Kamala, Putin, Kim Jong-un, all them boys who overcross seas would have tweaked out on us. What? They got a bitch running America? We about to go storm that bitch. I don't give a fuck what kind of military we got. We got a woman running it. And she's not very bright. Kamala Harris is slow as a short bus special ed kid, bro. Let's get it clear. Kamala Harris is slow as a short bus special ed kid. I am glad that Trump won. I told y'all Trump was going to win. Now what's going to happen? They're going to try to sabotage his whole presidency, crash the economy. And remember what I told y'all? That Trump card going to come. That one world currency, that universal basic income, that one world currency going to come. And everybody going to get that. Everybody going to get a stimulus check every month, just like I told y'all. Mark my words. All right, listen. Look, I already proved her wrong, huh? What that girl named Celestial the Prophet? Remember Celestial the Prophet said that Kamala was gonna win, and she got word directly from Yahweh himself. She lied and said she got word directly from Yahweh himself that Kamala Harris was gonna win and Trump was gonna die. Well, my magic don't miss. They attempted to kill Trump. He did not die, and Kamala Harris lost. Seems like Great Mother outweighs your talk with Yahweh. Mm-hmm. Y'all remember that? That her name's Celestial the Prophet. She be on TikTok, and she said Kamala Harris was gonna win and Trump was gonna die, and Kamala Harris was gonna win. Now she don't want to show her face on TikTok no more. Now she don't want to show her face with plus women make decisions based off of. Oh, listen, you ready for this, lovely Miss Jones? Not only is this statement correctly, but her reaction to the laws shows that statement correctly. What did Kamala Harris do when she lost? She left all her supporters on red. Everybody at the convention was waiting for her to speak, and she stormed out of that bitch and didn't say nothing. She said, I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm too mad right now. I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm too mad. I'm too angry right now. So that right there showed you she was going to be a horrible leader. She couldn't even do her loss rejection speech in proper fashion. Because whenever a presidential candidate loses, they're supposed to do a loser speech. She didn't even do her loser speech correctly. She stormed off and said, I'm too angry right now. I'll catch y'all tomorrow," and did her loser speech the next day. Joseph the Celestial, are you Joseph the Celestial, are you a kid to Celestial the Prophet? I'm starting to see all these names with Celestial in it, like y'all tapped in with Grisham and Grisham and the Eternals in them. Which y'all tapped in with Tiamat and Grisham and the Eternals and them or something? What's going on? All these Celestials coming through. What's going on? But yeah, Joseph the Celestial, she is tapped in with the Demiurge, aka Yahweh, aka Allah, aka what he got. It goes by aka Saturn. I gotta do another Saturn live, so y'all can do. I'm about to do the Rings of Saturn Part 2. I'm about to do the Rings of Saturn Part 2, and I'm gonna show you pound for pound how the whole industry worships Saturn, and that's why the whole industry falling, because Saturn's rings are disappearing, and Saturn's world burns 2025. Satan's world burns 2025. 2025, Satan's world burns. I've been predicted this, didn't I tell y'all? Everybody in here. Didn't I told you that, man, right now, see, look, I got Kamala Harris singing that. I got Kamala Harris talking about, "Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me.
Please don't do the most right now. When I hit you up, please don't go right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me." Nigga did it to you. Oh, man. Nigga did it to you. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. So, but y'all couldn't expect to win with all these. See, this is how you know not to vote for Kamala. Because these was all the people supporting Kamala. Everybody who went to Puff Daddy parties, everybody who was a part of the Diddy party was telling you to vote for Kamala. Nigga. I downloaded that PDF of the book you told us about. Oh, the story of Yahweh. Story of Yahweh. Yeah. You know, I told you, once I start doing mine, they always trying to save face with me. I reveal something and they come out and reveal it themselves so they could look like I didn't reveal it. Yeah, I'm used to that by now. But yeah. Nigga had Kamala saying, "Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. When I hit you up, please don't go right now." Yeah, I had to hit her. "Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me." Let me hit it one more time. Let me hit it one more time. Let me hit it with the oopty wow. One more again.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. But everybody who was isn't it strange how everybody who was in this picture with Diddy was the ones that supported Kamala? Y'all don't find that weird? Y'all don't find that strange? Y'all don't find that how everybody that's associated with Diddy was trying to get us to... Man, Jennifer Lopez was crying, saying, "Please, I'm emotional. Please vote for Kamala." You didn't do all that when you was with Diddy. Why you didn't tell us that when you was with Diddy? You know Diddy was doing all that crazy stuff when you was his girlfriend. You didn't get up on no motherfucking standards. You didn't get up on no thing and say, "Please leave Diddy alone. He's a weirdo." Hmm? You know the man. You know. Isn't that nigga named Mr. Baby, Mr. 1,000 Bottles, man?
1,000 bottles. Yeah. 1,000 bottles. Yeah. How the fuck we catch you with 1,000 bottles?
1,000 bottles is crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
1,000 bottles is crazy. Let's get that clear. 1,000 bottles is crazy. Oh, the black cube, the code of the black cube. Oh, Yahweh is not Inky. Yahweh is in Lil. Remember, Yahweh Inky. Yahweh is in Lil. But you got it right. Yeah, Yaldabaoth. Yaldabaoth is one of his oldest names. The demiurge Yaldabaoth. But no, he's not Inky. He's in Lil. Inky would be Inky in today's time. Inky in past time is what Ra will represent. Remember his oldest name outside of Yahweh, Inky, or Yaldabaoth is Set. Set. The ancient Egyptian god Set, who killed his brother Asar, aka Osiris. This is why when you join the secret organizations, you got to unalive a relative, because that's what he did to become. That's what he did to become Satan. That's what he did to become the devil. He unalived his brother. So if you go look at the Bible, you go see that the first thing, the first major event after Adam and Eve was kicked out of the garden was what? Cain and Abel. Cain unaliving his brother Abel. That's the story of Set unaliving his brother Osiris. So this is why this is why you got to unalive a relative in order. That's one of the things you got to do is unalive a relative in order to get into the secret organization. Another thing you got to do is unalive your butt cheeks. If you're willing to unalive your butt cheeks like Sodom and Gomorrah, unalive a relative like Cain and Abel, you can get into the secret organization. You dig? Yep. All you gotta do is unalive a relative or unalive them butt cheeks. Spread them booty cheeks and become a part of the secret society. Okay? Either or, getting rid of a limb or losing an eye only can get you so far. You can do self-sacrifice and you can lose an eye. You can lose a leg, you can lose, not a leg, but you can lose an eye, you can lose a finger, a hand, you can get self-initiated and like that through self-sacrifice, but that only lasts for so long. You're gonna have to do the most right now. And when you do it, don't be yelling, no, don't do it to me. Don't be doing no, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. Yeah. It's the opposite. Please do it to me. Please do it to me. Please do it to me. Do it to me. Right? So, but that's the reason why you gotta you gotta do the Sodom and Gomorrah. You gotta either do the Sodom and Gomorrah ritual or you gotta do the Cain and Abel ritual. Or you gotta do the don't do it to me ritual. And the don't do it to me ritual, it don't make no sense to do the don't do it to me ritual because you're still gonna have to do the Cain and Abel or the Sodom and Gomorrah eventually, because the don't do it to me only lasts you about 3 to 7 years. Depend. If you lose an eye, that'll be about like 5 years. You could last for about 5 years, 5 to 7 years with the eye ritual. If you lose an eye, if you lose a finger, that shit only 1 to 3 years. That shit only 1 to 3 years. But when you do the unaliving ritual, depending on who you unalive, that'll last you about a decade. A decade and some change. That'll last you about a decade and some change. If you do a Kanye unalive your mama, that'll last you about 15 years. depending on how much leverage you got, and depending on how much your mama was worth to the game. Yeah, you can almost get you can almost do a 20 piece. That's like a 20 year. That's like 20 years lasting in the game. So, you know, if you do a father, that'll be about 10 and 12 years. If you unalive a sibling, that'll be about, anything like your father, your sibling, that's 10 to 12 years. But your mother or your children, that's a 15 to 20 piece. That's a 15 to 20 piece. Hands down. Hands down. Hands down. You feel me? Most definitely. Let me look at these comments real quick. Hold on. I'm passing up these comments. Nigga said Johnson & Johnson was running the bags up. Surprised Jay-Z didn't come out like he did for Hillary. Man, Jay-Z under heavy watch right now. Jay-Z under heavy watch right now, man, with the Diddy shit, bro. So he's staying low as can be. Black Child exposed Diddy back in the day. He said his parties were sick, a bunch of YAG activity. Sure, you're right. This is off topic, but I haven't seen or heard from Lil Nas X. Yeah, Lil Nas X was just at one of them awards. When Tyler got the MTV award, he was just at the MTV awards. He's trying to reinvent himself. He's trying to reinvent himself because the antics that he was doing ain't working no more. So he's trying to reinvent himself. Yeah. Let me see. We don't need him. I got a feeling they about to make it relevant again. Well, they ain't about to make him relevant again. He got to keep himself relevant. That's the thing about. I told you. That's the thing about joining in. That's the thing about joining in, bro. Once you get in, you got to keep yourself relevant. It ain't about them making you relevant. They ain't about that. You feel me? They ain't about that. They ain't about that. They ain't about that. If you don't keep yourself relevant, they ain't trying to keep you relevant. Period. You know what I'm saying? But these was all the people that was supporting Kamala. You thought Kamala was gonna win with the likes of these? You thought them white women was gonna let this win? Y'all really thought that? Y'all thought them white boys and them white girls was gonna let this right here win? That's the part that's really, 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 really like what made y'all even think y'all had a chance. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. Most definitely. Most definitely. Most definitely. But what made y'all think that? Like, what made y'all think that Harris had a chance? Just because she was running up? Remember, this shit is WWE, Worldwide Entertainment. Worldwide Entertainment. They had to keep y'all on y'all toes. But make no mistake, they was never gonna let Kamala in. Kamala started off as a groupie for Montel Williams. You thought they were gonna let a groupie run the war machine we call America? You think they were gonna let a groupie be in charge of the F-16s and F-18 fighter jet missiles and shit? You really thought that? Y'all really thought she had a chance to win? That's the funny thing. You see a lot of black people, right? And a lot of black women, and a lot of black men, and a lot of men and women in general who was voting for Kamala and who was with Kamala. They actually thought she was going to win. All the celebrities try to get you to go. Look, this another thing this election showed you. Celebrity influence don't work no more. Celebrity influence, ain't man, they got every celebrity in the book to endorse this bitch, and she still didn't win. She still didn't win. Man, they could have got Tupac to come up out of his grave and sing Dear Mama, and she still wouldn't have won. They could have got Biggie come up out of the casket and said, give her one more chance, and she still wouldn't have won. She still wouldn't have won because white racism runs the game, bro. White racism runs the game at all times. Never forget that, bro. Never forget that. I'm telling you, they could have got Pop Smoke to come out of his grave and say, I feel invincible. And came to her concert. That's all her campaign was. Her campaign was a whole bunch of concerts pandering to Negroes. And I'm trying to say, why are you pandering to Negroes when most Negroes are already siding with you and most Negroes are already voting with you? But she still wanted to get that 20, 30% of Negroes that wasn't fucking with her, that wasn't voting with her, so she could push the envelope because she knew she wasn't going to win amongst white folks. See, she knew that. So that's the reason why her whole campaign was pandering to niggas and Latinos. Her whole campaign was pandering to niggas and Latinos to try to outweigh the white men and white women that wasn't gonna vote with her because racism runs the show. You feel me? So she knew she wasn't gonna win. Well, the celebrity side endorsed Kamala because they know Trump gonna come in there and drain the swamp, and they ain't gonna be able to drink the Chrome no more. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be able to go to Starbucks and get the under the table special coffee at Starbucks, you know, with a shot of with a shot of Google Chrome. You feel me? They wasn't gonna be able to use Google Chrome no more. That's what it is. They wasn't gonna be able to use Google Chrome no more. So they like, man, come on, man. Y'all need to vote for Kamala, man. Y'all need to vote for Kamala, man. Okay? Period. Period, man. Open eyes. Jesus is Lord, not what rally are you at, Kamala? I disagree with you on that Jesus shit. That's some bullshit that they made up and stole from black people, and they put a white face on it and told you that's But I understand where you're coming from. I'm not downing your religion. I'm just letting you know the truth about your religion. Your religion is a stolen, plagiarized religion, stolen from black folks ages ago. So for you to come and spit the white version of it, it's just like we spinning our wheels. But I do understand where you're coming from, man. And yeah, man, no, it ain't about where rally you at. Testicle one and testicles 1, 2, testicles 1, 2. I understand. You feel me? But this shit was going this shit was going man. This was going to lose regardless. But she was pandering to that black vote because she knew she couldn't win the white people over. Why you think she wasn't going to none of those? Why you think she wasn't going to none of the white cities and none of the white places? They would start calling her a nigger. They would have started calling her a jigaboo. They would have started calling her a hush puppy. They would have started calling her a motherfucking, they would start calling her all kinds of names. Yeah, they would have started calling her all kinds of names. She wouldn't have been able to handle that. She wouldn't have been able to handle that. When somebody would have called her a nigga and threw a motherfucking and threw a motherfucking sweet potato pie at her stupid ass, she would have, boy, she would have knew what to do. You know what I mean? She was pandering to women and Negroes. Negroes and women. That's it. In other news, bro, and then wait, before we get to other news, always remember this. Always remember this, y'all. Always remember this when it comes to this to this election shit. This shit is theater. It is a distraction to distract you from what really counts. And what's that? You and your spirituality and how you connect with the divine. The divine spark within you is eternal, holy connection that is connected to the one and all source, and that one and all source is divine within you. And as long as they keep you distracted from that, that's their job. And no matter if it's a president keeping you distracted, no matter if it's a pharmaceutical company keeping you distracted, politics, media, education, business, military, medicine, banking, religion, black market, stock market, is all to keep you distracted from your inner divinity. And your inner divinity controls and runs the show, hands down. And long as that they can keep you on some, it's 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees, I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. As long as they can keep you on that, they good, you good, they good. Right? Somebody said white, black, or green. She told a person who said at her rally, and she stated, "You are at the wrong rally." Yeah, Kamala even had Google endorsement. Now I'm talking about that Google Chrome. I can't say the word, but y'all know. For those who know, y'all know what Google Chrome is. Do you think that Trump is with the reptiles or against them? Like, what side is he on? So remember, both sides are both sides are the reptile. You got your blue bloods and you got your red bloods. That's what the blue and the red stands for. The color blue and the color red stands for. You got your blue blood reptiles. You got your red blood reptiles. He is with the red bloods. Both sides of the reptiles. Now let's get that clear, so y'all don't get nothing confused. There ain't no such thing as the Democrats are with the reptiles and the Republicans are not. No. The blue bloods and the red bloods. You feel what I'm saying? The blue bloods, they seek to control humanity. They seek to control humanity through poverty. The red bloods seek to control humanity through wealth. That's the only difference. Meaning the red bloods is going to control you by giving you money, and the blue bloods are going to control you by taking your money away and you having to come to them to get the money. That's the only difference. So I'd rather you control me by giving me money, giving me the opportunity to get rich, and making it easier for me to get the opportunity to get rich. Control me by getting me rich. Fuck all that dumb shit. You see what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, all that's WWE, man. Um, they all try to get you to worship. It don't matter what side you're on. They all try to get you to worship Jesus Christ. Because at the end of the day, they know that is just another doorway to Saturn. No matter if you go, listen, if you worship Satan, that's a doorway to Saturn. If you worship Jesus Christ, that is another doorway into Saturn. Both of them lead straight to the rings. Both of them lead to the Lord of the Rings. It don't matter which side you pick. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Dorothy. Both sides lead to the Wizard of Oz. Both sides lead to the Wizard of Oz. It's pick your poison. Which are the lesser of the two evils? The lesser of the two evils is the red side. The red side is the lesser of the two evils. The blue side is the greater of the two evils. The blue side gonna have your ass fiending. Fiend, 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 fiend. The blue side gonna have your ass fiending. Red side gonna have you getting it out the mud. Well, remember, WWE is the world. Well, so it's the World Wrestling Entertainment, but WWE is worldwide entertainment. And it's all entertainment. It's all entertainment, just like the music industry. Speaking of the music industry, let me find it. Young Thug. They released Young Thug, gave him a crazy deal. They gave this man 15 years of probation to complete. And if you violate the probation, you're going to get 40 years in jail. Now that's fucking crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
And they said that if Young Thug complete the 15 years of but wait a minute, there's more stipulations. For the next 10 years, he can't live in Atlanta, his hometown. For the next 10 years, he can't live in Atlanta. He can't be associated. This is how you know it's WWE. You ready? The only people the only two members of Atlanta, or only two members of YSL, he is choosing to associate himself with is Gunna and somebody else. I forgot. Now, we all saw Gunna go to court and say YSL is a gang. And after Gunna came to court and said YSL is a gang, when Young Thug got out, the first person Young Thug said that he wanted to continue to have a relationship with was Gunna. Which lets us know that this shit is all theater. Baby, how many people ostracized Gunna for being a snitch? How many people said that Gunna was a snitch? Young Thug could have been came on Twitter while he was in jail and said, Gunna didn't snitch on me. Y'all leave Gunna alone. That's my slime. But he didn't say that. Everybody thought Gunna was a snitch. He came home. As soon as he came home, not even 2 days out, he in the car with Gunna, flicking it up. I'm with Gunna. You knew he was gonna get back with Gunna because Gunna, all that music that Gunna was making, and all the money and stuff that Gunna was making while he was out on bail was going towards the YSL record label machine, and he was still signed to Young Thug. It ain't like Gunna snitched on him and Young Thug cut him from the label. No. Gunna snitched on him, got out, and went and made money for the label by making hit records and hit songs and becoming virtually the hottest rapper and one of the hottest rappers in the game. One of the top 5 hottest rappers in the game right now is Gunna. And he came home repping YSL. Everybody else disowned him. Big Slime came home and flicked it up with him and said, that's my nigga. He ain't no rat. He ain't snitch on me. I told him to do that. He needed the money. Man, the nigga needed the money. Where you think his money was coming from while he was doing that? How you think he was paying for the lawyer? How you think Young Thug was paying for his lawyer? How you think Young Thug was still taking care of his label? Gunna was the one making all the money, doing all the shows, making all the music, still keeping the label afloat. Gunna. That T.I. was one of the first niggas he called when he got out. If it ain't about the money, don't be pulling me up that my drug. Ain't about the money. Right? So this is how you know it was WWE, because we all heard Gunna say that YSL is a gang. But yet, Young Thug wasn't like, don't do it to me. Young Thug was like, do it to me. Young Thug should have been like, don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't.
But Yet he came home and said, fuck it, I can still work with Gunna. This is the crazy part about it all. This is the crazy part about it all. See what I mean? Niggas got their picks and chooses. The question is, what's gonna happen to Woody? Because if anything happens to Woody, Young Thug, you going to jail for violating the probation. Because you tweeted out, wham, let's drop these rats. Let's get rid of these rats. Why y'all niggas always getting online and incriminating y'allself? Why y'all can't just do criminal shit behind the scenes and everybody just gotta wonder if you did it or not? They'll never know because you didn't tweet nothing, you didn't put it in the song, you didn't put it up on Instagram and then take it down. You didn't, like, come on, y'all. You just seen when you was on trial, they were using your lyrics and your posts off the internet to try to incriminate you. But yet and still, you come home talking about dropping rats. And we all know, one of the major rats that snitched you out was Woody. What's gonna happen? I wonder how Woody moving now that Young Thug is out. I wonder if Young Thug is gonna forgive Woody like he forgave Gunna. Young Thug, why you don't forgive Woody like you forgave Gunna? I wonder. But he took the most craziest deal in history. 15 years probation. If you violate that probation, you're going to get 40 years in jail. Like, what? He must be so confident in his self-discipline that he not going to make no mistake on probation. He not going to make not one damn mistake on probation. Please don't do the most right now. When you hit me up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me.
You don't get the most right now. When I hit you up, don't go right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Yeah, man, because nigga did it to a nigga. And that's really fucking crazy. But that's stupid crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy. That's retarded crazy, bro. That's retarded crazy, bro. But I digress. I ain't trying to, worry about. I ain't trying to, start no mess. But that is crazy. That's like retarded crazy. Cause how? If you turn the other cheek like that, you might as well forgive Lil Woody, man. You might as well forgive Lil Woody. Lil Woody finally getting him some money. Should be having, man. Should be crazy, bro. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. That's my new song. That's my new song. Lil Uzi got that little song. Please don't do the most right now. When I hit you up, it's called Chill Bay. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't do the most right now. When I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it to me. But that don't see that don't do it to me. Don't like that's the part because they got a lot of shit that been done to us, but we was like, please don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me. Don't do it to me, please. Don't you doing the most right now. Don't do it to me. It's like, bro, niggas did the most to you, Young Thug, and you came home talking about let's make some songs together. Yeah. Man, bro, that shit be WWE, bro. Nigga don't even, man. See, this is the thing. This is the thing that be having me feeling like these celebrities be going to fake jails. It be fake jail shit that's going on with these celebrities. You know why? Because all over the internet, you can catch these niggas on the internet with cell phone in jail. How come you a celebrity making millions and millions of dollars and not one celebrity? We ain't see one. We see Casanova, the real ones that's in jail. We see them. We see them make an appearance on a cell phone. But all these celebrities, no, none of them make an appearance on a cell phone. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. We don't never see none of them on the hotline bling. That be bothering me because that's what jail is now. Jail got niggas. Jail got niggas with phones now. And you trying to tell me all these celebrities going to jail, but we ain't seeing none of these niggas make appearance on the phone now. Nigga don't even, cover the phone up and be like, yeah, bitch, I'm in this bitch locked in the box. Blueface did. Blueface did it. The ones that really be going to jail, they do it. You see him, me and Young Boy, they caught him on the cell phone at Visit. When he was at Visit, they took a picture of him on the cell phone behind the box, had niggas with jumpsuits with this nigga. But it's just a shame, man. Getting into some more other news. Getting into some more other news. We didn't seem like the real ones before we get into the other news. We've seen the real ones in jail, and we all seen them because of some type of cell phone footage that a nigga in jail had a cell phone and took a picture of them niggas. Casanova, NBA Youngboy, Blueface. I don't know what other celebrities in jail right now, but those three off the top I can name because we seen them being seen on alternative media through cell phones in jail. And every nigga in every jail got a cell phone somewhere right now. Cell phones is a common thing now. It ain't shit. When I was going to jail, cell phone was a motherfucking hot commodity. You had a cell phone, you was like a kingpin in that bitch. Now it ain't nothing. Better watch it though, cause them deputies be in that bitch and they'll catch you down bad with that bitch and give you some time in solitary confinement and you'll be like, don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't.
You'll be like, don't do it to me. So let's get into this shit right here, man. It pains me, bro. But I found two of I Show Speed's Sodom and Gomorrah rituals. And it's crazy. It's crazy. You think Melly locked up? Hell yeah. That nigga is a demon for real, and his last name is Demons. That nigga last name is Demon. This nigga last name is Demon. You can't get no more the stars can't align no more for you than that. You feel me? The stars can't align no more than that. This nigga last name is Demons. Go look up YNW Melly's real last name. YNW Melly's real last name is Demon. But here go I Show Speed doing his Sodom and Gomorrah ritual. And I keep trying to tell you, bro, there's only two ways you're gonna get it famous in this joint, bro. You either gonna do the Cain and Abel ritual, or you gonna do the Sodom and Gomorrah ritual. You can do a self-sacrifice ritual, but that only gets you so far because it only lasts a couple years. It only lasts a few years, depending on which part of yourself do you sacrifice. If you sacrifice and do a transgender transition, then that's the ultimate sacrifice. Chopping off your wee wee and letting your wee wee become, a coochie, and turning yourself from a male to a female, or from a female to a male. That is the ultimate self-sacrifice, transgenderism. If you pull off a Bruce Jenner, and turn into Caitlyn, pull off a Bruce Jenner and turn into a Caitlyn Clark if you want, and the rest is history. Boom. Hey, Chill B is hard as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I told you, dog. That song hard. Please don't do the most right now. When I hit you up, please don't go ghost right now. Don't do it. That's the best song on the whole entire album. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Please don't go right now. When I hit you up, please don't do the most right now. Don't do it to me. That bitch go hard as hell. That bitch go hard. That nigga, I don't know what that nigga Uzi was on when he made that song, but that nigga made that bitch. That bitch go hard as hell, son. I ain't gonna lie. I got two. So here go Asho Speed doing the ritual, sitting on a man's lap, smiling, kissing him on the lips, and it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. We don't bash the gay community. We ain't down in the gay community. We just showing you what you gotta do. Listen, I always show y'all in the beginning. You ready? You gotta pat. Let's go.
I am aware of certain things that Hollywood does when it comes to dealing with our brothers. You have to pass a certain test. You have to be part of some type of humiliation community.
Please don't do the most right now. When I hit you up, please don't go. Look, got a nigga got a nigga kissing him, huh? That's becoming the norm with him, huh? Nigga kissing him in the mouth. His niggas got random niggas kissing him in the mouth. Please don't do them, don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Don't do it.
That bitch go hard for. Fuck. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Oh, damn. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody. Anybody can hear me? Can anybody hear me? I think we having a little technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Can anybody hear me? Put a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, all right, bet. We back on and popping. We back on and popping. We back on and popping like a cutoff stocking, and we ain't even got no waves yet. Yeah, but this nigga here, man, this nigga still got a nigga kissing him in the mouth, bro, and it's just going crazy. It's just going crazy right now. You know what I mean? It's just going crazy right now, bro. In these people's streets. Hold on, let me get back. I hate when this shit be glitching, man. The stream y'all shit be glitching. And let me see. Hold on. I show speed. There we go. Yeah, he stayed with he stayed with somebody hitting him, and and that was his Sodom and Gomorrah ritual, bro. So just know that these streamers are plants as well. Especially these young ones, these young, impressionable, you know, easy to get to streamers. You know what I mean? Right now, CASHAPP got the mafia thong going on, and he gonna be bringing in for the next 30 days. He gonna be bringing in every celebrity in the book on Twitch. Every celebrity in the book on Twitch gonna be coming on. You think that's a coinky? You think every celebrity in the book is coming on your stream and you not connected? You think you able to get your own Big Mac, your own sandwich at McDonald's, and you not plugged in? You got to be plugged in, sitting at the table if you want your own McDonald's. You want your own McDonald's sandwich. Yeah, Uzi gonna come back and stay for a whole week or some shit. I heard or whatever. And while Uzi staying there, more people gonna come. And Glorilla been on that joint, and Kodak been on that joint. Uh, 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 you know, it's gonna be some more people. Uzi helped him open it up. Uzi helped him open it up. And I told you, they don't help you get there. You get there on your own. And once you get there on your own, then and they see you and they see you can hold your own, and they see you lit, then they start fucking with you. Come on, that boy got John Cena, Kevin Hart. That boy got everybody on the stream. It's probably that nigga don't, this got certain celebrity that ain't coming because they don't need him. But CASHAPP is definitely a dude you get with if you wanna get the newer generation onto your on if you want to get the newer generation and the newer class of kids onto what you're doing. CASHAPP and I Show Speed are them niggas to get it done. For sure, for sure. But look what he had to do. Look what he had to do to get it through. Look what he had to do to get it through. And now we going into the other news. Prince's sister, you remember Prince, the singer Prince? Purple Rain, Purple Rain, Purple Rain. Purple Rain, Purple Rain. Purple Rain, Purple Rain. Right? Sister just died yesterday. Or day before yesterday. Right around when Trump got elected. Sister dead. At the tender age of Nintendo 64. At the tender age of Nintendo 64. Why are all these celebrities dying? Why are all the celebrities dying, man? It's like it's like these celebrities are dying and dead and going to jail, and it's like, please don't do it on my husband. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Don't do it to me. They did it to you though. Quincy Jones died the day before she died. It was Quincy Jones died. If y'all don't know who Quincy Jones, he's the one who initiated Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5. He is the one who initiated Prince. He's the one who initiated plenty of stars came. He the one who initiated Will Smith. Quincy Jones casting couches. Quincy Jones initiated Chris Rock. Quincy Jones been initiating motherfuckers since initiations been initiations. But this is Prince's sister, Tika, is either Tika or Tika Nelson, and she just recently transitioned to the upper room. Okay, I don't know if she went to the upper room or the lower room. I know she went. I know she went. I know she went met. You know whoever she went met on the other side. I don't. But I just wanted to show you something real quick. She looked just like Beyonce mama, a evil wicked witch, a good old evil wicked witch. That's crazy. That's crazy, huh? She looked just like an evil wicked witch. Ain't got no eyebrows. Just yuck. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me.
Wow, that's crazy.
She looked just like an evil wicked witch, bro. Like, just like Beyonce mama. Just an evil little some of them. Just, it's just like, what is going on in the world today? You know what I'm saying? She passed away, and remember Quincy Jones passed away, and the day after she passed away, and Quincy Jones was an evil old buzzard. Yeah, Quincy Jones taught Diddy the ropes. Diddy was supposed to be teaching his sons the ropes, but he ain't make it into an old enough age, and his sons didn't. His sons turned out to be talentless. They don't know how to rap. They don't know how to sing. They don't know how to do gangster shit. That's disappointing. I know LeBron must be proud, though. I know LeBron must be proud. Because even though Bronny James can't play no basketball, I know he waiting for Bryson to get in that joint and tear the fucking league up. Bronny can't play no basketball. But that nigga Bryson, it's yet to be seen if Bronny going to be able to be a actual contender in basketball. But we do know that nigga Bryson about to come in and tear the fucking basketball world up when he gets older. And I know LeBron James is like, that's why LeBron James is going off hard as hell for this season. This nigga 22 years in the league, 40 years old, and going off harder than 20-year-olds on the court right now. And you Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Can y'all hear me in the chat? I'm pretty sure y'all can hear me. So yeah, man. Hold on, let me make sure I got shit together. Hold up. Please don't do the most right now when I hit you. They trying to do it to me. They trying to do it to me. They trying to do it to me. Please don't do the most right now when I hit you. Yeah, it's good now, man. Yeah, they trying to do it to me, man. They trying to do it to me. Hold on, hold on, man. Let me put it on a setting so they don't mess with my sound. Y'all stay with me. Y'all stay with me real quick. Don't go nowhere. I'm about to hurry up and put it on a setting so they don't mess with my sound. All right, that should have me straight for a little while. That should have me straight for a little while. All right, that should have me straight for a little while. Boom. Please don't do the most right now when I hit you up. Please don't go right now. Don't do it to me. They try to do it to me, y'all. They try to do it to me because I keep on telling them, don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me. Don't do
They don't like that. They don't like I got that sound bite. They don't like I got that sound bite, man. Let me hurry up and get this shit done with. But I don't know what's going on. I feel like this Prince thing, bro, there's something more to this Prince thing that I can't put my finger on, bro. I can't put my finger on it, bro, because Prince was such a mystery. Prince was such a mystery. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what I can't put my finger on it. Prince was such a mystery. Prince was such a mystery. So I don't know if they trying to do him like kill off his bloodline. But I don't even think did Prince have children? Somebody Google that. Did Prince have any kids? Because if he did, I don't remember who they are. I know he had his sister, but I don't recollect if Prince had kids. Cause Prince liked to do the Sodom and Gomorrah stuff. Even Prince liked to go both ways. But I never knew him for having a biological child. Michael Jackson, either them children that he had, that's Michael Jackson would do the Sodom and Gomorrah. Michael Jackson ain't had no biological children either. So that's crazy, huh? Coldest niggas in the game. Any female in the world would want to sleep with them. And Prince was super private. He didn't even have a cell phone. Yeah, he was real. He was an anomaly. You couldn't really put your finger on Prince like that. So the fact that he was able to get to him like that, and his death was a mystery. His passing was a mystery, bro. We don't know if he really passed like that. See, I don't be trusting that celebrity died and didn't have no funeral shit. If you died and you ain't have a rich homie Quan, you didn't do the rich homie Quan where everybody was able to view the body. I don't be believing that shit. I thought Beyonce was Aaliyah for Halloween. I thought Beyonce dressed up like Aaliyah for Halloween. That'd be the weird thing about them celebrity deaths. They be always getting cremated. They don't never had a view the body shit for the celebrity deaths. Always got them. They always burn their body and put it in ashes in the urn, and that they gotta see. That gotta be like a some type of ritual. They don't never had the body in the the wake. Put the body in the casket, have a viewing like we go through like they don't. I don't. Man, I'm not putting my finger on that one. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, her passing. She was still at 64. That's still kind of like you still have more life to live. You could have been living more life. They did you dirty. Um, what y'all think about this? See, this is this is probably one of the reasons why they really, really, really put Dirk in jail. 63rd and O Block officially pushing peace. See, that's what was about to happen, y'all. Cause Lil Durk was changing his life over on some positive shit, and he was really about to influence these young people to change. To remember that what happened to Nipsey Hussle before he died, y'all. Before Nipsey Hussle got blamed, he was pushing peace. He was pushing peace. If you go back and look at all the celebrities who died or got arrested and went to jail, they all was doing something kind of positive before they died. Mo 3 was gathering before Mo 3 died. Mo 3 was getting niggas in his neighborhood or getting people in Texas, brothers in Texas to come together. Every time they see you about to get these young black men to do something positive, something happened to them. They seen Dirk was pushing peace. Man, listen, we know that Beyonce did the Cain and Abel ritual to get Aaliyah's spot. Then on top of that, as an anniversary Halloween present, she dressed up like Aaliyah and wore her T-shirt. Well, how weird is that to wear your husband's ex-lovers to dress up like your husband's ex-lovers, to dress up like her, and wear her T-shirt on Halloween? That's crazy with Beyonce. But that's how they gotta do. Sean the Great did too, huh? Then he died. Ain't that Sean the Great? Ain't he that TikTok nigga that died? All these TikTokers dying out the blue. All these Instagram models dying out the blue. All these internet celebrities and mainstream celebrities dying out the blue. Niggas is going to jail. Y'all ain't hear about the Whack 100 and Ray J Rico case? Y'all didn't hear about the Whack 100 and Ray J Rico case, nigga? Tell me y'all ain't hear about that. I dare y'all to tell me y'all didn't hear about that. I dare y'all to tell me y'all didn't hear about the Whack 100 and Ray J Rico case where the California federal court is sending subpoenas to Birdman, Lil Wayne, Tony Braxton, Brandy's mom, Sway in the morning, nigga DJ Sway, Soldier Boy, Bow Wow. Tell me y'all didn't hear about that. And that's what they was really getting into it. That's what the Diddy boys and Ray J was really getting into it about. Because Ray J been speaking on they matter. Ray J and them, man, you see that interview with Ray J and Nicki Minaj, and Ray J said all he could think about is butt cheeks. Man, go look it up on TikTok, man. Put in your search bar Ray J and Nicki Minaj interview. Well, Ray J said all he could think about is butt cheeks. And then Google Ray J Whack 100 Rico. Ray J and Whack 100 Rico case. And it's all about the parting of the Red Sea. Oh damn! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I didn't mean. I didn't mean. I did mean it, but I didn't mean it though. Crazy. Google y'all. Y'all can Google that right now. Y'all can Google that right now. The Ray J, Whack 100, Rico, and the motherfucking uh, and the motherfucking Rico is, and there's subpoena, and there are 7 subpoenas, like 7 or 8 subpoenas, going out to Birdman, Lil Wayne, Soldier Boy, Tony Braxton, Brandy, Brandy's mama, Bow Wow, and some more people. Like 10, 13 subpoenas to testify and to come in for questioning for the Ray J and Whack 100 Rico. Nobody talking about that. Now that's crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
The Whack 100 and Ray J Rico. Y'all can look that up and fact check me right now on that, and come back in the mix and come back in the comments like, wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. It's the Whack 100 and it's the Whack 100 always talking about people business, but he sure ain't say nothing about this Rico with Ray J. What you and Ray J was doing, Whack, to where y'all under a cold man? See, that's what I'm saying. Or is the feds just trying to shut down hip hop? What is going on? The feds must be just trying to shut down hip hop. Cause shit going but soon as Lil Durk hooked up with FYBJ Main to push the peace between 63rd and O Block, because too many niggas done died, what happened? They locked his black ass up. As long as he was doing the most, as long as he was talking about killing, stealing, and drug dealing, it was all good just a week ago. Soon as he started pushing peace, changing his name, doing the Islam, Assalamu alaikum, don't do it to me, don't do it to me, don't do it to me. They hit him.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me.
Yeah. Crazy. It hit. Let's start there. Do your homework on FYBJ Main and Lil Durk bringing together O Block and the O Blockians and the 6030ians and pushing peace and getting, and everybody else was gonna start following suit. But LYBJ Man kept it going and still got the O Blockians and the 6030ians to push peace. And this is the picture that they got. Enemies, eternal enemies, taking pictures together. Eternal enemies flicking it up, saying, hey, we leaving that shit alone. Somebody said, I never seen so much debt and lockups so quick. No, I'm telling you, the algorithms don't play. The shift is here. The shift is here. And anything that is blocking the ascendance, anything that's blocking the ascension will get removed quickly, fast, and in a hurry. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. No more over whooping. I feel like they shutting down hip hop because it's coming to a positive place and they want to try and shut it down before it get there. Yeah. Well, no, I feel like the opposite. You ready? I feel like it's time for positivity to take over, and anything negative that's blocking positivity's way got to get gone. Any Listen, it's 2012. I mean, it started in 2012. 2012 was the beginning of Aquarius. We are 12 years into the year of Aquarius. which is basically the first degree. We're actually 12 years into the year of Aquarius, and now the shift has really, 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 really begun, and the pendulum is really, really swinging into the positive state of mind. And anything that is blocking the positive state of existence is getting removed by default because it is positive turn to play the game. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand that trouble don't last always, and bad shit can only last for so long. Trouble don't last always. Bad shit can only last for so long, and you got to strut your stuff when it comes to this movement. When it comes to this movement, you got to strut your stuff. You got to strut your stuff. You got to put your you got to put what matters first. And what matters first, the well-being of the people. Right now, it is time for the people to receive their just due, and their just due has to be a positive just due because the human being thrives more on positivity. And now that it's time for the positivity to take over, all of the negative things are coming to a halt. Like I said before, if you ain't a real street nigga, you ain't really about to get no clout in the entertainment industry no more. Meaning, if you ain't got a real occult street following, like for instance, if you ain't Boss Man D-Lo, if you ain't Big X the Plug, if you ain't Rod Wave, if you ain't Lil Boosie, if you ain't Big Boogie, if you ain't Rollo, if you ain't, Sexy Red, even though they ratchet and even though they push talk gangster shit, they got the streets on lock. And real human beings are in the streets. That means real human beings are going to come to your concerts, and real human beings are going to buy your albums, and that's called a cult-like following. If you don't have a cult-like following, your hip hop is not going to last that long. And even then, hip hop police is shutting that shit down. Watch, they about to start making it. They about to start making it elite. Watch, they're gonna do a study and do some studies show that it ruins the brain or some shit, and they're gonna find a way to make that rapping, that negative rap shit illegal. Like you can't rap about that no more because we find that it rots out. It does a negative effect on the brain to the human being, and studies show whoopty whoopty woo. Watch what I tell you. Mark my words. I always get y'all the real. Yeah. So balance order. Yeah. No matter what, you got to strut. You got to strut. And that's what's happening. Positive is taking over, and negative is got to take a back seat to positive driving the car now. Negative was driving the car now. Now, negative is in the back seat, and positive is driving the car now. And you're seeing the fast effects of the positive taking over. In a minute, like I told you before, we only gonna be able to get music from the internet, from independent people who love to make music on the internet. That's the only place where we're gonna be able to get music from, because in a minute the whole rap game gonna be shut down. Ain't gonna be no more music in rap. We ain't gonna even like listening to negative rap no more. Big pop, pocket full of big face, pop got blues in it. We ain't gonna even like to listen to that shit no more. In a minute, we ain't gonna want to listen to negative music no more. Abundance is about to approach us, and negative music is not going to resonate with us. Everything is going to be free, and talking about the struggle is not going to resonate with us no more. You talking about how you slept on the floor with your mama, ain't going and your sisters and your brothers and had roaches in your clothes, that ain't going to resonate with us no more, because we ain't going to be there, and we ain't going to be in them situations no more, because abundance is about to hit the world. Abundance is about to hit the world, and the universal basic income is about to hit the world, and and Elon's robots is about to take over. Man, I just went to rallies, not rallies, checkers. Went to checkers, pulled up the checkers. I didn't talk to no human being to order my food. I talked to a fucking AI robot to order the food. I talked to an AI robot to order the food, bro. And you see Diddy snitching on everybody. Why you think Whack 100 and why you think Whack 100 and Ray J on Rico? Diddy snitched on them. Come on, bro. Diddy snitched. That ain't, and then we know that ain't even the real Diddy in jail. Diddy ain't in jail, man. Diddy snitching on the whole industry. He not even in jail, bro. Everybody scared. Everybody jumping ship. Why you think Jennifer Lopez was crying for Kamala to win? Trump is about to get the man, bro. Watch. He just won the election. Now, come January, New Year's is gonna be over with for all of the P3 DOs. All of the P3 DOs is gonna be over with for him, bro. And niggas gonna be like, what? Please don't do them hoes right now. When I hit you up, please don't go right now. Don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me.
Yeah. They all involved. They all involved. And Donald Trump never went to the Diddy party. Donald Trump always had his own parties. Donald Trump always had his own party. Donald Trump was always the nigga way before Diddy. Why would I go to a Diddy party when I'm Diddy before Diddy? Without all of the sexual allegations, no Diddy. Or the shift about to be crazy. Y'all ain't never seen a shift like this. And I told you, my algorithms don't miss, bro. I told y'all, my algorithms don't miss. And I told y'all Trump was gonna win. I told y'all way in January, February, March that Trump was gonna win and Joe Biden or whoever running against him was gonna lose simply because they got the economy messed up. And the one thing men care about the most, us men, we care about the economy because that's how we get our money. And that money is how we protect our families. And the first thing that's in a man's DNA is what? Provision and safety protection. Provision and protection. That's an important thing to men. And y'all like, no, bro. Like, no, bro. Yeah, the whole Diddy, I got what my picture? Whole Diddy list supported Kamala. The whole Diddy list supported Kamala, bro. So you already know it's about to go crazy. It's about to, J-Lo was crying, please vote for Kamala. Please, because Trump gonna put us in jail. Please vote for Kamala. So this nigga Lil Durk and J Mane was getting the Oblockians and the motherfucking 60-30s together. And next thing you know, clank, clank. Get your bitch ass in jail, Dirk. Sit your stupid ass down trying to push peace, knowing you done killed all them people. See that? See, that's where and that's where the irony come in. You got all these niggas killed. Now you won't push peace? Fuck all that. Lock him up. Lock his stupid ass up. He was being a demon. We was letting you be a demon, but now, bitch, you want to be an angel? Go your bitch ass to jail, bitch, and go assalamu alaikum with the motherfucking Muslims in jail. With the Muslims in jail. I'm telling you. Talking about Trump gonna pardon Lil Durk. Trump might pardon that nigga out. If he do that, I ain't gonna lie. If Trump do that, Trump a real nigga. I can't lie. I can't lie. Not because he let Lil Durk go, because this nigga always letting black people out of jail. Like, what's up with you, Trump? You love us like that, bro? Man, when Trump was in office, Trump let 34,000 inmates out of jail, bro. Bro, when Trump was in office last time, the record show, let the record reflect, Trump let 34,000 inmates in jail and out of jail. And out of those 34,000 inmates that got let out, guess how many of them was black? 30,000. 4,000 was, Hispanic and white. The others was 30,000. This nigga let 30,000 black people out of jail, bro. This nigga Trump a fucking different type of monster, bro. Different type of monster. Trump said, you got enough money to get out, bitch, pay me. Pay me and I'ma pardon you. What? This nigga getting to the bread, Fred. I like that. That's why. Not because Lil Durk, but I don't. The reason why Lil Durk in jail is getting back for his brother. I don't see that as a crime. Nigga killed my brother. I'm nigga killed my brother. Crushing I am crushing his eggplant sandwich. Like I'm gonna bust him in his head. All over, boom, pow, eggplant emoji, pow, cucumber emoji, all in his face. Hit him with that 40 with that dick. I'm hitting him with that dick. You killed my brother? Man, I'm hitting you with that eggplant, bitch. You gonna feel this dick. Pow, 30 on him. Pow, drum on him. Pow, marching band. It's going down, boy. It's going down. I'm hitting him with that dick. Wow. Bam, boom. Then you killed my best friend, King Vaughn. I'm about to get y'all back for that. Ah, so I really don't see that as, punishable crime for like there should be a law where you could get some get back from people killing your people. Well, you can get some, man, fuck a pause. He getting hit with that Diddy. No Diddy. He getting hit with that Diddy. No Diddy. Going to the shooting range, practicing on that nigga. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm thugging it. I'm thugging it, boy. You killed my brother and you killed my partner. So, like he was doing get back killings. It wasn't like he was doing killings. Oh, I'm just going to kill a nigga just to kill. Now I'm not talking about what he had to do, the Cain and Abel stuff he had to do to get into the the place. You feel me? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about all what love, boy. I hit a nigga with that eggplant so fast. I would hit a nigga with the cucumber emoji so fast. They play with my people. That bitch got listen. I got the drum and the 30. I got the drum and the 30. I got the dick and the cucumber on the 40. I got the dick and the cucumber on the 40. Dick. When it comes to them guns, I love that dick. Here. Yeah, I don't do switches. I want them to feel it. I don't do switches. I want to feel every shot. Pa, 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 pa. I won't squeeze the trigger every time. I don't want to do no switch. That's cheating. That's cheating. You fucking got to switch. You got to switch. You cheating. You cheating with the switchy. You cheating with the switchy. I'm not cheating with the switchy. I won't feel every shot come out the Glock. You didn't kill my brother. You didn't kill my motherfucking you didn't kill my best friend. We we going to the salad farm and get eggplants, cucumbers, and any elongated and any elongated clips that's going into this pussy, bitch. We gonna put the dick on the pussy and we gonna fuck somebody. Straight the fuck up. We gonna fuck somebody up with this bitch. I promise you. And whatever happened, happened after that. But I'm gonna get back for my brother. And I'm gonna get back for my motherfucking best friend you killed. Period. Period. And the clip going, and it's gonna be empty clips now. It ain't gonna be you still got bullets in the gun after we do the sliding. Fuck all that. Ain't no bullets in the gun. Empty that bitch. Empty that bitch. That's what I paid for. I paid for an empty clip. Nigga kill everything moving. I don't give a fuck. Innocent bystander, all that shit. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. They killed my brother. And I'm gonna be like that nigga I'm gonna be like Arsenio Hall on Harlem Nights. Nigga killed my brother. Ah, quick. Quick. Motherfucker, quick. Quick. I gonna kill you, nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna be crying and shooting that bitch at the same time. I promise you. So that's why, it's like you can't really blame him for that, man. That nigga, that nigga, he was doing get backs. He was doing the get back. This shit crazy. I wonder if she gonna get that get back. Jada Arnell, shot while she was on stage signing autograph. See, this crazy. I told you this negative rap, negative bullshit is ending, and positivity about to take over the game, bro. Positivity about to take over the game. But this negative rap, this negative crazy stuff is ending. But look what's going on, man. They got the females they got female shooting females now, bro. It's getting too, the rap getting too out of hand. When you listen to the females rapping now, females rapping with the Draco, talking about, I got the Draco, yeah, I'm gonna shoot a bitch up, I'm gonna woo, da 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 da, blase, blase, blah. Like, see, now it's getting out of hand, y'all. Why? Cause Shorty talking about she got the Draco. What? Shorty? Yeah, Shorty with the perm, with the fucking, with the bangs, and yeah, man. Shorty talking about she got the blick. She talking about she got the stick or the blick. She's talking about she got the blick and the stick with the guys. Oh yeah, she tripping. They tripping now. They tripping now. Yeah, she look, bro. Look at her mugshot, bro. She looked like she didn't take her medication and came to the concert. Looked like she forgot to take her medication. Looked like she forgot to take her meds and came straight to the concert. Old girl forgot to sign her autograph. Old girl forgot to sign her autograph, or didn't, or was taking too long to sign her autograph, and she hit her with the oopty wop. Yeah. That's what happened. Ever since the fuck nigga free song. See, that's that fucking Glorilla shit. That's that Glorilla shit, bro. Glorilla came in the game with that came in the game with that bullshit, and ever since it's been going crazy. She got she got the Meek Mill braids when he used to freestyle on the corner. That's cool. That's cool. I'm telling you, she got that. I'm telling you, she got that first check, third check. She got that first of the month, third. Like, she got that. She got that. I get a check every month. Look, for sure, for sure. But this is what I'm saying. The music done dumbed us down. When you remember this, y'all, the lower the education, the higher the violence. I'll repeat it, my brothers and sisters, for those in the back. The lower the education, the higher the violence. Why? Because an educated mind is civilized, and a civilized mind can communicate conflict. The uneducated mind is uncivilized, and the uncivilized mind communicates conflict with violence, answers conflict with violence. Always remember that. So that's why the inner city has lower education, and that's why the inner city has the highest violence, because of the lower education. Because an educated mind can navigate conflict. An uneducated mind cannot navigate conflict. Okay? So that's why the music was made to dumb us down. The music was made to dumb us down, and that dumbing down of our brains has led to the violence. Like the violence is crazy. The violence is crazy. So we gotta do better on all fronts with that. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it is the civilized mind that will bring about a peace, man. But she did it to her though. She did it to her. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me.
Yeah, she did it to her. She straight did it to her. You feel me? She straight did it to her. I ain't gonna lie, bro. She straight did it to her, man. What's next in the thing, man? See, it's going crazy. See, I'm telling you, and I blame this shit on the music. Mother jumps from Niagara Falls with two young children amid a parent breakup. Hold on, let me see. No, not a parent breakup. Let me look at that. Let me go to my banner. Yeah, a parent breakup. See what I'm saying? The music has made, not only music has dumbed down this generation, but the music has made this generation weaker. I remember, you have a breakup, you know, you forget the person and move on to the next motherfucker. Now they having breakups and jumping off Niagara Falls and jumping off the Niagara Falls and killing themselves and killing their children. This is the crazy part of the game. This is the crazy part of the game, and this is the part of the game that I really, really hate. I really, really hate it because, and I'm telling you, I blame this on the music. The music is filled with archon energy. The music is filled with negative, lower demonic energy. And when conflict arises, we don't know how to handle conflict. And I mean, I'm telling you, and the music had you suicidal, homicidal. The music had you depressed. Especially, man, I'm talking about she was listening to Rod Wave. And then I put my heart on ice. Oh my God, man! Rod Wave had you jumping off Niagara Falls off GP. I'm telling you, Rod Wave. I'm telling you, the music has made this generation weaker. Man, when I was coming up listening to rap, nigga was hard. I used to hang downtown, 120 9th Street, boom boom. Nigga was hard. Nigga was hard. Pimping ain't easy, but it gotta be done. Pimping ain't easy, but it's necessary, bitch. Nigga was hard, dog. Niggas wasn't talking about, please don't do the most right now. When I get you out, please don't go girls right now. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Niggas wasn't saying don't do it to me. Nigga was like, nigga, do it to me. We want all the smoke. Nah, it's different, bro. It's different, bro. I blame the music. What y'all blame it on? What y'all blame it on, man? The shift is happening, bro. Entire police force in Oklahoma town resigns en masse with no real reason, with no real for nothing. They just quit for nothing. Oklahoma, all them white folks. Yeah, fuck this. I don't want to even be a police. Like, fuck this shit. What's going on, bro? Something about to go down, man. We better be ready. I'm ready. I got the algorithms on deck, man. I am ready, bro. I'm so ready, Freddie. Don't even worry about me. Nigga, don't even worry about me. But it's going crazy, bro. You blaming on the fake food. Man, we've been eating fake food and bad water, man. Man, we've been eating fake food and bad water. No. It ain't the fake food and the bad water. Hell no. Hell no. Man, they removed love out of the music. I remember we was able to used to listen to songs like Gangsta Lean. This is for my homies. And we was able to pay homage to the homies. We can't even do that no more. They don't even got songs like that no more. I remember motherfuckers used to have serenading love songs to the female. Like, what that was? God give me a reason. I'm down on bending knee. Nigga ain't bending the knee to nothing, boy. You tripping. I ain't about to, man. Nigga, I'm the prize. What the fuck? Bitch, you wanna be a housewife now? Please don't do the most right now. When I get you out, please don't go right now. Like, this is what they're saying. Don't do it to me. Like, and the music has warped the mind. Hip hop has warped the minds of the world so bad that the only thing, there is nothing positive about it. You can't find, man, you can't find nothing positive about hip hop, bro. You might get a few positive songs out of, Even man, I can't even listen to Kendrick be talking that Kendrick be talking that motherfucking magical wizard shit too. J. Cole, listen to J. Cole music. He be talking that magical wizardry shit too. He be talking that secret organization and shit too. Ain't not even the positive niggas got negative songs. I was listening to motherfucking Kendrick Lamar and Baby King. He was like, "Bitch, let me get your friend." Like, damn. We never used to hear Common. We never used to hear Common and Most Def, Talib Kweli, and these brothers call women bitches and do all this stuff. We never heard that. It's Drake. I ain't gonna lie. Drake, that's why they hate Drake. Somebody asked me, is Drake good? Drake is with them secret organizations, but he makes great music, bro. Why you think he's so ahead of everybody else? Because they allow Drake to make Drake makes great music. He still makes good music. Drake still reminds us of the era where we could listen to some quality sounds. Where we can listen to some quality sounds. Drake is a great actor. Drake, see, Kendrick is a great rapper, but Drake is a great musician, bro. It's different between a musician and a rapper. I ain't gonna lie. Think about it. Kendrick's biggest song is this. Kendrick's biggest song of his entire career is dissing Drake. That shouldn't supposed to be like that. Think about it. Kendrick's entire catalog of positive music, his greatest song is a negative song. His greatest song is a negative. Man, I was just listening to that. I was just listening to that Circadian Rhythm by Drake. Nigga said rap game in my sleeping pattern, but how the fuck I'm still up? Nigga don't speak my language. Nigga don't speak my language. He still know how to make good music, bro. That's just a good song. You feel me? That nigga just and he rapping. He like 7 day can. He took that magic shit and everything. My 7 day candles are lit, baby. Writing their names on the list, baby. Like he going on that bitch. You said I don't like Drake, but you're right. I like Drake. I ain't gonna lie. I gave him some advice. He took my advice too. When Drake lost the Kendrick Lamar battle, he took my advice. I said, Drake, go back to singing. He came out with that One Delilah, and then he came out with another joint he was singing on, and boom, yeah, like stick to the singing right now, nigga. Don't do no rapping, cause you know. But he let out that 100 gigs. He let out the 100 gigs. He let out a few hits. He let out a few. And then the great thing about Drake is he make good music, so we know it's not gonna be no Rudy Poo when he drop it. Drake don't really drop Rudy Poo music. Even his weak joints ain't not that weak. Even his weak rap's not that weak. You feel? Let me see. I'm about to see like who drops songs that just don't be missing. Drake, one of them niggas that drop song, he don't miss. He don't miss when he drops that. And that nigga just don't fucking miss when he drop a song. Hold on, somebody. Hold on, man. I got the top. I think I got the top. Whatchamacallums? Don't I got the top rappers and shit? I should have that, man. Hold on. Let me. I think I got the top rappers, like the top streamed, the most streamed rappers, bro. Not most streamed rappers. Sorry, the most streamed artists in general. Period. The most streamed artists in general. Period. Oh, let me see. Hold on, man. I can find. Let me find that. I gotta go on this list. Here you go. Right here. Top streamed musicians. The most top streamed musicians of all time right now. And I'm about to show y'all. Oh shit. Hold on, let me try that again. They not letting me upload that bitch. Let me try to upload it one more time. The top stream artists, yeah, most top stream artists right now that's going on right now. And yeah, man, it's crazy. They're not letting me upload it right now. I'm a fucking but Drake has by far the most streams. Drake has by far the most streams. And there's a reason why. Cause he make great quality sounding music. You can go back to all the Drake songs, listen to the motherfuckers, and be like, "Yup, them shit's nice." People, the reason, I'm telling you, the reason why people be hating on him because he a light skinned nigga. If he was a dark skinned nigga, he'll be the GOAT. If he was a dark skinned nigga, he'll be the GOAT. Only reason why he ain't the GOAT, he ain't the GOAT, and everybody call him the GOAT because he ain't no dark skinned nigga. They'll never let a white nigga or a light skinned nigga be the GOAT to rap. Get that out your head. Get that out your head, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, this shit going crazy, man. In other news, everybody is debating, is this really Oprah? Or is this a lookalike? Is this really Oprah? Or is this a lookalike? If this Oprah, goddamn, she done lost that Ozempic a motherfucker. That Ozempic a bitch. That Ozempic a bitch, dog. I remember when Oprah used to be obese. Boy, she came a long way from being obese. I can tell you that right now. Oprah a beast with it. She came a long way with it. So everybody debating, is this the real Oprah, or is this just, I mean, but like I told you before, that's what they do. They lose hella weight. They get surgeries. I think it's really Oprah. She ugly. She's like, Oprah always been an ugly bitch. Oprah always been an ugly motherfucker. Oprah ain't never been pretty. If that's a boy, if they made a ugly Oprah mask, they crazy as hell. They crazy as hell. They made an ugly Oprah mask. Oprah, that's always been Oprah's signature. I'm ugly. Like Bubba Sparks. Bubba Sparks always been her signature. Ugly, 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 ugly. Up in here. She always been a little ugly motherfucker. Crazy, huh? That's crazy. That's really crazy. But yeah, man. Oprah in a mask. That's crazy, man. I don't know if it's a mask. I don't know if it's a skin suit. I know they play all kind of games in Hollywood, but they saying this. They saying this is Oprah. I'm not buying it, but I am buying it at the same time. It's like I'm conflicted. And I'm confused, and I don't know which one to believe. Is it Oprah or ain't it Oprah? Y'all be the judge. Y'all decide. But I don't know. I'm on. Listen. One side of me saying it is Oprah, and the other side of me saying, man, that ain't Oprah. But one side of me saying, man, that is Oprah. But the other side of me like, that ain't that bitch. But one side of me saying like, yeah, she is ugly just like Oprah. But one side of me saying like, that's a skin mask. That's a skin suit. She a skin one. You know, I don't know. Niggas said Oprah always look like a Buick in the face. Stop it, Q. Don't do it. Damn, niggas, damn, them Buicks is ugly, huh? Damn. Ugly ass Buicks. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ugly ass Buicks is crazy. Man, for this last one, I got one more. I got one more y'all I think they're gonna love. The name of this last one is called White People Experiment. But before we get into the White People Experiment, let me get into my commercial break.
Miracle Food is the ultimate superfood to elevate your diet. Made with only 3 all-natural ingredients, it's completely allergen-free and works as a powerful detox. Miracle Food helps cleanse the body of toxins, supports weight loss, stabilizes emotional and mental well-being, improves sleep, boosts energy, and promotes disease prevention, among many other benefits. Miracle Tea is our all-natural blend of 9 herbs designed to target a range of health issues. It enhances energy, relieves bloating and constipation, eases pain and swelling, lowers blood pressure, and even treats eczema, liver disease, and bronchitis. Together, Miracle Food and Miracle Tea form a powerful duo known to support the healing of even the most stubborn conditions. From cancer to STDs, kidney stones to the common cold, these products offer an intracellular cleanse that strengthens immune health and promotes total body wellness.
The people are raving.
The algorithms.
That's algorithms. There's money magic algorithms.
It's magic algorithms, y'all. If money algorithms.
The algorithms are changing their lives.
See multiple bonuses.
Get the bag, boy.
Algorithms are a hidden process and set of magical rules for your computer or phone to follow. In order to problem solve the calculations in your lifestyle situations, improve areas in financial improvement, love and relationships, healing and protection, law and legal matters, learning and education, and curse-cross revenge. Life-changing results is only a click away.
I love these magic algorithms.
Yeah, man, y'all gotta get yourself a money magic algorithm, man, and just watch the fireworks in your life happen.
Buy full sets or get them individually for only $5. Visit chakradoctor.xyz and get your algorithm today.
Yeah, man. And for those who got a birthday today or tomorrow coming up, happy birthday, bitch!
Happy birthday, bitch.
Next up, white people experiment. So I came across a video of these white scientists who are openly admitting they're when I say white scientists, they are geneticists, people who study the genetics and makeups of human beings. And they have come to the conclusion, using certain lingo, they have come to the conclusion that white people are, in fact, how did white people get here? How did non-black people get here? And how did non-melanated people get here? And they are explaining how non-melanated people got here through experimentation. And the white race is an experiment. So I want y'all to take a listen and let's see what y'all think.
Random variation, etc., is nearly impossible, and in fact, this has led the genetics crowd really into some really big problems trying to explain things like this. And so what they'll do is, yes, quite rightly, the mitochondrial DNA has fluctuated, and you can backtrack that fluctuation. But what else has happened in terms of other interventions to do with both the DNA and with the things that control what DNA does can actually happen an awful lot faster if deliberately put in there.
Right.
But there is a special, do you want to explain the special about melanin and how it protects the cell, the DNA inside the nucleus? That's very important.
Part of the reason you can't do these experiments, where there's a lot of melanin around, the melanin actually in a lot of people, in black people, it's actually spread out through the skin. It spreads out through the cells and covers everything. But even in a lot of white people, the melanin actually will coat the nucleus of the cell. And therefore the DNA, your central DNA, even in white people, can be actually well protected from the actions of the ultraviolet light.
But there's no doubt in people with higher melanin, natural higher melanin, that it's far more likely that melanin will be coating the nucleus, the cell wall of the nucleus of the DNA. Now the point about that is that ultraviolet light, which is often used to splice DNA, is blocked by that melanin. It absorbs it. It doesn't allow it in to interfere with the DNA. And it could well be, and this is Nigel's thesis, that this was a blocker for them when they were trying to genetically alter the species. And therefore, when maybe just out of random mutation, something like an albino came along, they discovered, wow, we can get straight in.
Right.
And it may well be that the paler-skinned nation, people on the earth, maybe have that pale skin because of this genetic experimentation to make things easier for them to work on human DNA. And in fact, Professor Steve Jones argues that this thing about vitamin D being, paler skin being there to allow vitamin D to be absorbed and so on, all these theories about why pale skin happened in the first place, he believes it's not an adequate explanation. There is no real explanation or justification for the need for pale skin at all.
Yeah, because I think if
dark skin is always an advantage in every circumstance.
Right. As most people would just automatically assume, well, they went to live in the north where there's less sun,
yes,
so therefore their skin changed colour. But that's not the case.
According to Professor,
this shit is getting real. They said it, not me. They said through the genetic experimentation, that's how the pale skin came about. And they said, oh wow, we see how the albinism gene, how the gene of albino can come about. There's no real necessary need for pale skin. This is what they're talking about. And they're saying that it came about through genetic experimentation. This is what I'm saying, folks. Black folks been preaching this shit for a while now, though. Black folks been preaching it for a while, and white people are now finally coming into acceptance of it in the age of Aquarius. So, what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Two prominent geneticists in the field of genetics openly admitting in a genetics interview of white pale skin being a product of genetic experimentation. Okay? Being a product of genetic experimentation. Well, if white people and white pale skin is a product of genetic experimentation, who are the geneticists that are experimenting? Can't be white folks. That's impossible for it to be white folks. Who they were talking about? Who the melanated people. And I'm telling you, the reason why we are oppressed by white people is because we played God and created white people, and we did not, and we left the experiment up to itself. We did not control the experiment. We did not control the experiment. And our karmic punishment for creating pale skin, because that's a cruel punishment. Because every single creature on the face of the planet Earth can communicate with the sun except for the pale skin races. The pale skin races go into the sun, and the sun rejects them through sunburn and other skin cancers and skin diseases if in the sun for too long. Whose fault is that? Not white people's fault that they get rejected by the sun. It's black people's fault for genetically experimenting on themselves and creating the albinism gene that is now called today Caucasian and other pale skin races like the Chinese people. Why you think the Chinese people got to wear them hats and cover their skin when they working in that hot ass sun? But you could go in the same China and you could go see black Chinese people who don't need to do that, and they black as hell with the chinky eyes. Black people are punished. Black people were punished for 400 to 600 years because they genetically experimented on themselves, created pale-skinned races, and those pale-skinned races literally came back to haunt them and bite them through racism and oppression. Because remember, racism is what is the root cause of racism? The root cause of racism The reason why white people so naturally hate black people is because black people have a natural relationship with God. Who is God? The sun. The black man, the black woman, and all of the melanated people can go into the sun, sit there, bake, cook, and come out unburnt. And not only that, they can look directly into the sun. They can look directly into the sun, and it's called sun gazing. And that sun gazing will activate certain DNA within their genome. And that sun gazing will activate certain DNA within their brain. And that sun gazing will activate certain powers and gifts within their metahuman suit, when they're in their metahuman structure. And that sun gazing will activate certain awareness in their spirituality. The pale skinned races cannot do that. If the pale skinned race goes and sun gaze, they will be blinded by the sun. If the pale skinned race goes into the sun, they will be burned by the sun. Remember, pale skinned races cannot absorb vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential for your body to be a healthy, productive body. So if you go and look, remember when they invaded America, when remember you sun gaze all the time, but watch what happens over time. You can't sun gaze for a while. You can sun gaze a little bit, but you can't sun gaze for a while. You can kick it in the sun. If you're white, you can kick it in the sun for a little bit, but you can't go into the field. You can't go into the field at 12 noon. You can't go into the field from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., 8 hours straight with the sun beaming on you with your shirt off. You can't do that for 8 hours straight. You can't go into the field and pick the cotton for 8 hours straight and the sun don't burn you. The reason why they call white people crackers because when they get burnt by the sun, their skin gets red and then it gets white and peels and it looks like a cracker. But the reason why white people are naturally racist against black people and against other dark-skinned races of the earth is because these dark-skinned races naturally have a relationship with God and they can't have. Not saying that white people can't go in the sun, not saying that white people can't be in the sun for a little while. I'm saying white people cannot be in the sun for a long while without something bad happening to them, something damaging happening to them over time. Why do you think white people as they age, they look older than what they really look because of the lack of vitamin D from the sun? Okay? Let's understand this. Let's understand it. Why you think they got tanning? Why you think white people go to tanning beds instead of go out into the sun and get a tan? Why you think they had to create sunscreen? Okay? Why do you think they had sunscreen? So for the average white person, I'm not talking about the exceptional white person. They got some exceptions to the rule. There's always exceptions to the rule. Nothing is always forever 100% concrete. This is why a DNA test is a 99.9.9.9, because there's always that 0.1% that something could be off, something could be wrong. But for the majority and the most part, when it comes to European Caucasian, American Caucasian, Indian Caucasians, South American Caucasians, they are harmed by the sun. The sun harms them, and because of this, they naturally have an innate jealousy, and they have that for people who can do what they cannot do, and what can't they do? They can't communicate what The sun. The sun is an important part of nature. Every single creature in nature, trillions of creatures in nature could just sit in the sun hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. But it's like there's this one species out of all of these trillions of species that can't do that. And that species has a natural hate for. Think why you think white man go everywhere killing everything that has a good relationship with the sun? White man go down chopping down the trees. White man go around. White woman go around killing all the animals. White woman go around killing all the melanated skinned people. White woman go around using all kind of unnatural substances that can't be found in nature. Why do you think this is? This is their natural rebellion against the sun because they have taken a stance. Well, fuck it. If I can't join them, I might as well beat them. I can't join them. I might as well beat them. Why do you think white people have a Ready for this? This gonna hit you to the core right here. Why do you think white people have a disconnect with spirituality? Who invented atheism? Atheism is the concept that there is no such thing as God. Who invented that concept? The people who do not have a direct connection with God. Who is God? The Son. So they created a whole system that says there is no such thing as God. It's called atheism. Okay? Okay? So understanding this will give you a deeper understanding into the psyche of the white mind. The reason why they have different color eyes is because those different color eyes, those different color eyes come from not being baked by the sun. Their skin, they're not able to get that darkness from the sun. And because they're not able to get that darkness from the sun, they lack vitamin D. They lack certain spiritualities. They lack certain connections to spirituality. They lack certain connections to they don't even acknowledge what the ancestors, what is that shit? They don't believe in that bullshit. Why? Because they're not connected to the ancestors. Who is your closest ancestor? The sun. Without the sun, the solar system don't work. Without the sun, the planets can't survive. No planet can survive without the vibration of the sun. And so, because black people genetically experimented on themselves and created the pale skin races, but those pale skin races cannot communicate and have a relationship with the sun, those pale skin races grew a natural hate and disdain for melanated people. You feel me? And I don't blame them. And what karma has allowed them to do, karma has allowed them to be melanated people's oppressor. So understanding this concept is going to give you a deeper understanding into why most white folks hate a nigga. You don't even know why they hate a nigga. They don't even know why they do it. It's locked in their genetics. It's locked in their genetics. They don't even know why. I don't know why, but I just can't stand black people. I don't know why, but black people be getting on my fucking nerves. I don't know why, but I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but man, I just don't like them niggas. I'm gonna tell you what it is. They can go and sit 12 hours in the sun, and you can't. Period. They can go into the most heated of heats, 12 noon in the fucking desert, shirt off, and don't nothing happen to them. But something will happen to you. You'll die. Take a white person, put them in the Sahara Desert for 7 days. Give them some water. Give them some water. Give them water and food. But just put them in the Sahara Desert 12 days with nothing but a motherfucker with nothing but something to cover their genitals with some shorts on, and let them be topless everywhere else. They will die in 7 days. The sun will bake them to death. This is innately known within the DNA of white folks. Even though white people might not understand it, hopefully looking at this will hopefully make them understand it. And even though black folks may not understand it, hopefully looking at this will make you understand it, black folks, why white people naturally hate you. Because you genetically experimented on them, created them, and they have been created with handicaps, natural handicaps. They can't have a relationship with God like you do. And this is why the white man is known as the devil, because he does everything that goes against God. Who is God? The sun. And white people naturally do everything that goes against the sun. This is why they got to create supplements for vitamin D. They can't get natural vitamin D through the sunlight. They only could be in the sunlight for so long before that shit start itching and burning and scratching and like on some vampire movie shit. What you think vampire? So you think you think the vampire movies is about who? It ain't about Negroes. We know that Blade is a daywalker. The vampire that can walk in the sun. And all of the other vampires are jealous of Blade and tried to capture Blade and get his DNA so that they can learn how to walk in the sun too. Come on, guys. They make movies about this shit. They make movies about this shit. Come on now. Twilight is the only movie where they show you, well, oh, the vampires can walk in the sun the vampire can walk in the sun and be in the sun. And the vampires be pale skinned, white, and they drank Google Chrome. And they drank Google Chrome, bro. Tell me I'm lying. And there are multiple vampire movies. There's a whole genre of vampire movies. Movie after 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 movie. Vampire. 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 Movie after movie. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? So I'm showing you why white people naturally hate black people, because black people genetically experimented on ourselves, created white people, and with that creation of white people, we left them without the gift of the sun. And because we left them without the gift of the sun, they will forever hate us for it. They don't know it. We don't know it. But the ones that do know it, I'm explaining it to you now. So understanding that, white people give black people some slack, and black people give white people some slack, bro. We can find a workaround, and there are workarounds for it. Right, as a matter of fact, white folks got the workaround for it. They are harvesting our melanin. That's their workaround. They're harvesting our melanin and doing all kind of genetic experiments on themselves so that they can have a closer relationship to the sun. But why do you think there's an inner earth? What you think? Who you think down there in the inner earth? Niggas? You think niggas in the inner earth? Come on, man, stop it. Motherfuckers who can't be in the sun are in the inner earth. All right? So, showing you that video, I showed you that video. I'm gonna show you that video one more time. I'm gonna show you that video one more time so that you can get that down pat and get it and see for yourself that white geneticists are explaining to you that they are genetic experiments. I'm gonna play that one more time.
Random variation, etc., is nearly impossible, and in fact, this has led the genetics crowd really into some really big problems trying to explain things like this. And so what they'll do is, yes, quite rightly, the mitochondrial DNA has fluctuated, and you can backtrack that fluctuation. But what else has happened in terms of other interventions to do with both the DNA and with the things that control what DNA does can actually happen an awful lot faster if deliberately put in there.
Right.
But there is a special, do you want to explain the special about melanin and how it protects the cell, the DNA inside the nucleus. That's very important.
Part of the reason you can't do these experiments, where there's a lot of melanin around, the melanin actually in a lot of people, in black people, it's actually spread out through the skin. It spreads out through the cells and covers everything. But even in a lot of white people, the melanin actually will coat the nucleus of the cell. And therefore the DNA, your central DNA, even in white people, can be actually well protected from the actions of the ultraviolet light.
There's no doubt in people with higher melanin, natural higher melanin, that it's far more likely that that melanin will be coating the nucleus, the cell wall of the nucleus of the DNA. Now the point about that is that ultraviolet light, which is often used to splice DNA, is blocked by that melanin. It absorbs it. It doesn't allow it in to interfere with the DNA. And it could well be, and this is Nigel's thesis, that this was a blocker for them when they were trying to genetically alter the species. And therefore, when maybe just out of random mutation something like an albino came along, they discovered, wow, we can get straight in. And it may well be that the paler skinned nation, people on the earth, maybe have that pale skin because of this genetic experimentation to make things easier for them to work on human DNA. And in fact, Professor Steve Jones argues that this thing about vitamin D being, paler skin being there to allow vitamin D to be absorbed and so on, all these theories about why pale skin happened in the first place, he believes it's not an adequate explanation. There is no real explanation or justification for the need for pale skin at all.
Yeah, because I think if
dark skin is always an advantage in every circumstance.
As most people would just automatically assume, well, they went to live in the north where there's less sun, so therefore their skin changed colour. But that's not the case.
According to Professor
random variation.
So there you have it, man. I hope y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for staying up with me. You feel me? Make sure y'all think positive. Make sure y'all keep it real, and and remember to don't do it to me.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me, baby. Don't do it to me. Do it to me.
And y'all make sure y'all follow the ticker. Follow me on Instagram at @chakradoctor_. Make sure y'all hit the Cash App. Make sure y'all hit the Wayne McLean Cash App, and make sure y'all hit Chakra Doctor Cash App right here. Hit the Cash App. Visit my website, www.chakradoctor.xyz, and y'all can always hit the number and call for whatever questions, cares, or concerns that you have. I'll check y'all later on in a few days with another live, and we're going to get it on and pop it. Peace.